the hidden order of everything. Why physical laws govern the universe. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered why the stars stay stuck in place? Why planets orbit the sun with such precision, or why everything around us, light, time, even your own heartbeat, follows certain patterns? Behind every falling leaf, every crashing wave, every spinning galaxy, there is an invisible structure at work, guiding everything with astonishing consistency. This is the realm of physical laws, unchanging, universal rules that shape the behavior of matter and energy across time and space. But why do these laws exist? Why does the universe seem to obey these rules with such loyalty? And most importantly, how do they affect us? Not just in science, but in our very understanding of existence. To begin unraveling this mystery, we must first recognize that physical laws are not human inventions. Rather, they are human discoveries. From the motion of planets predicted by Newton's law of gravitation to the strange behavior of particles in quantum mechanics, scientists have uncovered patterns so reliable that we can send probes across billions of miles of space with incredible accuracy. These laws, such as gravity, electromagnetism, thermodynamics, and relativity, govern the fundamental relationships between mass, energy, space, and time. And remarkably, they apply not just to our solar system, but to galaxies billions of light years away. That's what makes them so profound. These laws are not just local truths, but universal blueprints. However, physical laws do more than describe how the universe behaves. They ensure that the universe remains coherent. Imagine a world without consistent laws, where gravity sometimes pulls and sometimes pushes, where light doesn't always travel at the same speed, where energy randomly appears or disappears. Such a world would be chaotic and unpredictable. Stars wouldn't form, planets couldn't orbit, and life would never have evolved. It is precisely because the universe follows these rules so precisely that atoms can form elements. Elements can form planets, and planets can sustain life. In other words, physical laws are the scaffolding that allows reality to exist in an ordered, structured way. What's more fascinating is that these laws are often expressed in the language of mathematics. Equations such as EXMC2 or FSSMA are not just abstract symbols. They are expressions of truth, concise ways of describing how the universe operates. And although these equations were discovered through human effort, their truth is independent of our existence. If humanity disappeared tomorrow, the law of gravity would still cause objects to fall. The speed of light would remain constant, and entropy would still increase in any closed system. This realization is both humbling and awe-inspiring, because it reminds us that we are part of something far bigger than ourselves. Yet even as these laws govern the cosmos with precision, they also allow for incredible complexity. From the dance of subatomic particles to the formation of galaxies, from the behavior of fluids to the rise of consciousness in the human brain, physical laws don't dictate outcomes. They define possibilities. They set the stage upon which the drama of existence unfolds. And because of that, while the rules remain fixed, the universe itself is dynamic, evolving, and endlessly creative. This duality, order beneath chaos, is one of the most beautiful aspects of physics. But why should we care? Why do these abstract principles matter to our daily lives? Because they are the reason we can build airplanes that fly, bridges that stand, and smartphones that work. They are why we can predict weather patterns, harness solar power, develop medical technologies, and explore other planets. Understanding physical laws empowers us. It gives us tools not only to survive, but to thrive. It connects the workings of the cosmos to the beating of a human heart, from the swirling storms on Jupiter to the warmth of the sunlight on your skin. Everything is connected through these laws, and the more we understand them, the more we understand ourselves. Moreover, contemplating these laws leads us to ask even deeper questions. Where did these laws come from? Why are they the way they are? Could the universe have been different? Some scientists and philosophers believe that these laws emerged from the Big Bang, woven into the fabric of space and time itself. Others wonder whether we live in a multiverse where different universes may have different laws. But regardless of the origin, the fact that these laws exist at all, that they are understandable, elegant, and consistent, invites wonder. It invites reverence. It reminds us that we are part of a grand design, even if that design is born out of physics rather than purpose. And so, when we ask why physical laws govern everything in the universe, the answer is not just scientific, it's also spiritual in a way. These laws give the universe its form and rhythm. They allow for beauty, complexity, and life. They don't just constrain, they liberate. They allow stars to shine, planets to orbit, and humans to dream. They make knowledge possible, curiosity meaningful, and exploration worthwhile. They are the silent code behind every heartbeat, every sunrise, every breath. So the next time you drop a pebble into a pond, remember that it falls because of gravity, ripples because of wave dynamics, and slows because of friction. And remember that all of it, from the pebble to the planet, is part of a universe where everything is bound together by invisible threads of law. Not because someone told it to obey, but because that's how reality holds itself together. Physical laws are not just rules. They are the music to which the universe dances.